All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching this word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to get into prophecy and how it's becoming a reality. And we coming into the climax of the work of Yahweh Shema Shai. Which is ultimately the violent overthrow of Babylon the Great. And before that event takes place, a series of things is happening. And you can see all this turmoil, the spirit of war, and distress and anguish. But this is one of the most notable prophecies. One of the things that must happen before that comes is the MOTB. That mark. And matter of fact, before I read this article, let's start off with this scripture real quick, because this is one of those prophecies that you can't get wrong. And that this is one of those things you have to go through. Concerning that hour of temptation before, all hell breaks loose. So this is the book of St. Matthew 24, verse 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened. So it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days. So that hour of temptation, when all hell break loose, and when that mark is mandated. So the only way you can come and go within the society is going to be with that thing. So there's going to be a period of time that will take place, that time of trouble. Then shall the sun be darkened, which is concerning the destruction, They said, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So as you can see, concerning the destruction, it would take place immediately after the tribulation. And this the time that we're coming into. All the pieces are being put together. And this is one of those pieces right here concerning the mark, So this is from LinkedIn.com, and it reads, Musk, Neuralink chip is working. See, just that word, chip. That's becoming a regular sense. People will say it, it's the norm now to speak on chips. Just like it's a norm to speak on inflation. It's a norm to speak on food shortages. Because that's the time we're in. This prophecy is now becoming reality. This is the only thing you can talk about now. It says controlling a computer with your thoughts, so like controlling a computer mouse with your thoughts is now a reality, says Neuralink founder Elon Musk in a live chat on X late Monday. Musk said that the first human patient implanted with a Neuralink chip last month is able to move the mouse around with the screen just by thinking. He said the brain implant is intended to help restore vision, speech, and motor function to people with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, and other neurological issues. It says Musk has said he ultimately hopes Neuralink chips will be able to treat conditions including obesity, autism, and depression. So that's the snaring. Talk about those miracles. This man and his technology. But this is now becoming a reality on the planet Earth. This man, his diabolical plan is coming into fruition. Let's get something real quick in the book of Job, chapter 5. And verse 12, it reads, He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And that device is literally a device, man. It's going to come down to an actual device. It's not no coincidence that word device in this modern time is associated with technology. Because that's what this plan ultimately leads to. This man implanting you. And it says, so their hands cannot perform the enterprise, which is the New World Order. So that showed that, this is a worldwide, a global thing. This concerning power and rulership. So that means the people will be affected, man. This is not a regional thing or something that's happening in the sky. No, this is it's taking place upon the planet Earth. Oh, this is going to be a part of the perplexity of men and the sea and the waves roaring. When that chip comes, man, once it's mandated, people are going to lose it, man. People going to lose it when this comes forth. But as you can see now, it's becoming a reality. As even Musk said, this thing is now is in fruition. And this is the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Show that this word is living, man. Let's get this in the book of Isaiah 42 and verse. I'm going to start at verse 8. He says, I'm the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. That is my name. And my glory will I not give to another. Neither my praise to graven images. So the things that we're speaking on, these events that transpiring throughout the planet Earth, we saying it goes back to Yahweh Shema Shai. From us waking up, once again being restored by the word, understanding, that goes back to Yahweh Shema Shai. To the famine, the troubles, whether it's so-called man-made or not, it still go back to Yahweh Shema Shai. Even what Esau is doing, that go back to the Lord, man. That's why it's written. That's part of the script. So when it do happen, who else could you say did it but Yahweh Shema Shai? This is how the Lord get his fame. By these judgments. But they're first declared. First, it's not like it's gonna be, you left to your own thoughts of who did it. It says, behold, the former things are come to pass. And what are the former things that came to pass? Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, the flood. Even concerning these kingdoms that came and went when the Lord showed, gave Daniel the interpretation of the statue. Concerning how this kingdom gonna come after that kingdom and that kingdom gonna come after that one. 70 AD, all those things was declared and it came to pass, man. And the Lord put his name on it. It says, and new things do I declare. See, and what are the new things? Like I spoke earlier concerning the violent overthrow of Babylon the Great, which is America. That's the thing that's being declared in this lifetime. But before that event would take place, that our temptation will come. Was beheaded by that chip man, the sea hip. And now it's springing up. It's coming to life. Matter of fact, it says, before they spring forth, see, I tell you of them. So that in itself, that's a characteristic of life, growth. That show you something. That's one of the things that show you something is alive. It grows, and that proves that this word is a living text, man. These are the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, because now you see it. You see that mark. You see the hour of temptation getting lined up. All the pieces are being put in place. reality is setting in, which is really prophecy, man. You know? Prophecy, that's what's really setting in. So matter of fact, let's end off on this. Cause now you seeing with the prophecy. But it's too late now. Once you realize it, then it's gonna be too late. If you gonna get it now, then you still thinking that the mark is Christianity or anything else outside of the chip, you really condemning yourself. And what you gonna do when that chip comes, But this is Sirach 36 verse 1. It says, have mercy upon us, O Lord, power of all, and behold us. And that's what we pray for, man. That the Lord continue to show mercy upon us by beholding us, which is for us to continue to have this understanding, man. To continue to have this truth. That's that face, who we have hid from the 2/3 of our people. It says, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. See? Because, that showed that we know what to pray for. The Lord gave us a clue on what to pray for because of what he's about to do. We ask him for mercy. Because the Lord's he's finna send his fear upon all the nations. And that's as well as the 2/3. It says, and lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. See? And this happening now because the Lord is going against these strange nations by strange events. It talks about unto the forward, he'll show himself forward. So that's why strange things are happening. And that's why it's going to be capped off with strange rains, which is World War III. But even before that, it's going to be strange plagues and pestilence. You're going to have newly created beasts, different strange events, and taking place, man. Even with that sea help, that's going to be strange in a sense. You seeing motherfuckers getting scanned, That's going to be the part of the Lord showing his power. These prophecies coming to pass. It says, as thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And how the Lord was sanctified in us by the way of this word. That's why we were separated from these people. And guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai is going to magnify himself through those people by the way of those prophecies rising up against them. Once we see someone suffering from the famine when they belly button touch their back, that's Yahweh Shema Shai magnifying himself before us. Your stomach full, but they is on E. Or you send a nigga getting chased by a mechanical dog, but the dog ain't see you. That's gonna be the Lord magnifying himself before us, man. It says, and let them know thee as we have known thee, and that there is no power but only thou, O Yahweh Shema Shai. So you're gonna see what we see, man. You're gonna see that you're gonna know the prophecies firsthand, man. You're gonna get to know the prophecies very well by experiencing it to the fullest, man. It talks about it shall know through death by pain. But you're gonna know when that sea help comes, man. You're gonna know that a prophet have been among you. Starting beginning with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone down, telling you that this is a reality, this is a thing. And now you seeing it spring up throughout the planet Earth. So I just hope to edify. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach the word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.